Hey guys, welcome to Coma Pirate Radio, where we as esoteric pirates slide our boats together, throw the ropes, tie the knots, and talk about the maps. Dailies. Oh my God. My spirit guides want me to do this daily. There's a lot going on at the party every day, but sometimes not a lot has changed. So we're going to go through the front door in Pisces. The North Node is the front door, right? The mouth of the dragon. This is looking into your destiny. So let's picture ourselves, feel yourself diving into the depths, because Pisces are fish, okay? They're the aliens of the party because they're the only constellation represented by something that lives under the water, okay? So hold your breath, take a deep breath, and then hold your breath and walk through the front door. We can't feel our destiny without also feeling Mercury and Neptune, the DJ and the bartender. So imagine yourself taking that breath, going through this water portal of your destiny, and instantly meeting the DJ who's thumping, who's also an alien. All of these guys are aliens. And you look around, you see a lot of aliens. You see the bar. And the bartender is an alien. The DJ's an alien. The birthday kid's an alien. And Saturn is an alien. Okay? This is Pisces. They are all, this is a feminine energy. So if it's a masculine heavenly body, then we have an androgynous, which it looks like all of them are. So we have an androgynous energy with koi fish skin, beautiful flowing fins. Not the graylings, but the graylings with fins. They have the immense power of sacrificial love, drawing sigils and speaking in light language. Now, what does this feel like with Mercury, the communicator speaking in light language? It might be hard to understand. But if you've already passed through, I've been told, you're either here or you're not. So if you've already passed through the portal and you're into the fifth dimension, you can start hearing the echoes, the whale sounds, Pisces, the fish, underwater aliens, the whales. We need to start blessing the water. So the bartender immediately asks you if you want a drink. Would you? I would suggest the drink, because without it, things just might not feel the same. So we take the elixir. Neptune is the bartender because he serves the elixirs to get everybody on the same page, the collective consciousness. They're always behind the bar, unifying the party with drinks, elixirs, plant medicine. They listen to everyone's confessions. Yes, you go to the bar, you sit down, and the bartender is cleaning a glass and asks you, "How you doing? Would you like a drink? How can I serve you? Can I serve you, God of the ocean? Let me use this trident you know, to hook you, to give you a little hook. Okay, that might feel scary. So we also feel with the front door a quincunx. What is that? Symbol. Stranger danger. Okay, these guys don't know each other. They're very foreign. They need to be introduced to each other. And if you don't remember, this is with the bad girl. So we're still in the door. We're looking at the DJ. The bartender says, "Would you like a drink?" But be careful of that one over there, Lilith. Lilith will show you your shadows. You might want to introduce yourself to her, or you might not have a good time at the party. I'm just saying, okay? So we move along and we start really focusing on the DJ in Pisces, this alien DJ, and we instantly feel a conjunction. We see them arm in arm with Saturn, the party planner. They are planning the whole party with their boundaries and their restrictions. They're structured, they're disciplined. They're holding the boundaries with those big ass rings. Conservative and defensive. I got you. I'm planning the party. I'll make sure that the seating arrangement is in order, that you're not sitting next to somebody that you don't like. There's a lot of sextiles in the party at the moment. There's a few squares, and there's a few of these. No, aliens. There's a few aliens, but there's a few quincunxes. Where did it go? I swear I had it in my hand. The quincunx is, there it is. There's a few of these, stranger danger. And there's this crazy looking metallic spider that everybody's not knowing. They don't know. They don't know her. So Saturn at the moment is also an alien. She's planning the party. She, he, however you want to paint the picture. I mean, all of these guys are androgynous. Pisces is a feminine water energy. It holds the energy. It's sacrificial. That is feminine love, okay, for their child. And typically Saturn might be thought of as masculine. Definitely Mercury. But anyway, these guys are androgynous at the moment. All right. What else is going on? This guy is best friends with Mars. Mars just went forward. He's back in the game, but he's in Cancer. So he's also androgynous, guys. He, she, whatever they want to identify as. The pronouns can be difficult, especially if you're from the 80s, but we got this. They are back in the game. They win the game. They're the jock, the best player on the field, best friends with the DJ who's playing the war drums, who's playing the right kind of music. Hello, it's alien music because the aliens are coming. If you talk to any of the channelers, you can tell the ones that really channel and not. I mean, if you are as sensitive as they are, which means if you are connected, you can feel the ones that are truly speaking light language because you can hear it and you can feel it, and ones who aren't, who possibly might just be doing it for the money. You know, it happens. It's okay. I mean, you can't fault them for it. You know, they're trying, but it's good to know the difference. Now, there's something that's really important that's going on with this guy. The DJ is also in sextile. Who is the DJ having sex with on stage while they're doing the music? Yes, Uranus, the tech guy. Like, they are sharing prana. Let me read you the sextile card. All right. These guys need to get a room. You can feel the attraction between them. Like, there's a lot. Did you see those guys? The social media manager and the DJ, like, they are looking at each other. You can feel it. Oh my God, they're all over each other. With sensual, longing eyes. They're practicing Tantra. This is important to know if you work with Tantric, Kundalini energies, because we use this energy not because we just want to get in your pants and find out I was looking for Pisces. Not because we just want to look, find out what's there. But come on now. It's not like that. It's because we're using the energy to get closer to God, to be able to hear the cosmos. And it is one, but all of the party, the heavenly bodies used to be gods. They are the original gods. They are the physical representation of the gods. I mean, really, they are. So, the social media manager and the DJ, you should definitely use this energy. Okay? So now that we're through the door, we've taken our drink, we've got everything situated, we're starting to understand a little bit of the light language and the aliens and the thumping. We're going to look at the birthday kid. We see the birthday kid is also an alien, androgynous alien at the party, and they are holding the mirror, the bathroom mirror. Okay. We don't just go in the bathroom twice a month on the new moon and the full moon. It does help if you visit more often because the moon moves very quickly and changes hands. Everybody is coming and going in the bathroom. And it is a very important place to look, especially if you're starting from Malkuth and you want to, it's the first heavenly body that we look at. Because you don't look at the sun, you look at the moon when you're a child. What is that? Because this is too bright to see. This is just the reflection. So it's easier to digest, it's easier to feel. And right now, they are hand in hand. The father and the mother, typically that's how we see the father, sun, and mother, moon, he, she. They're never able to really touch. The front and the back door, the nodes are their orbital paths that make a crossroad that creates a very energetic point between these guys. And right now, this conjunction, they're hand in hand. Okay? Hand in hand. This is good to know. All right. So what else is going on in the bathroom? Well, no. We're still looking at the birthday kid. I mean, you with a conjunction, you can't feel one without the other. So he's always looking at himself. But the birthday kid is still in square with Jupiter, not getting along with the bosses right now. There's two bosses, air sign, and I mean, we can talk about that later. And we've talked about that before. But it's just good to know that the birthday kid is still not getting along with the boss. But if we know how to use that energy and we know how to use that square as a foundation, the birthday kid and the two bosses will get along. The birthday kid just needs to understand that the boss is preoccupied right now in sextile with the beauty queen. And still best friends. Okay, the sun is still best friends with Mars. So Mars, out the gate, you're doing great. You got the music, you got the birthday kid, everybody's rooting for you. You're in Cancer, so please use that exoskeleton. Don't disappear with the tide. Right now, the birthday kid is holding the moon. So use that Cancer energy. You got this, Mars. All right. Now we go to the bathroom. And we find out all the stuff that's going on in the bathroom, which we got to talk about these squares with Jupiter and Uranus. Oh, the tech guy, really? The tech guy is in the bathroom and not getting along with anybody? Like, can you look at the tech guy? What do you look like? I mean, no, I know I've got to do something with this background. I mean, there's the Ankh. She goes with me everywhere. He. I'm a witch. I live in the jungle. Well, I mean, not so much anymore. I had to move closer to the city because the destruction of the jungle was killing me. And I was starting to really get angry and scream at people to go away because they're cutting down the forest, they're paving the roads, they're building. And even though Mother Gaia is trying to take it back with fire, because, it's not going to be a flood this time, it's going to be a fire. If you hadn't gotten the memo, the earth is really struggling right now because all of the nature and the natural resources are being consumed extremely fast. We're like termites, humans are. And most of us don't even know what the frack's going on. But I had to move closer into town because it's breaking my heart. I was feeling the sea turtles having a hard time. I was feeling the monkeys. I was seeing every time I went into town, there was more and more acres and acres and acres of jungle cut down for a restaurant and a parking lot and a hotel and the beaches, man. Costa Rica needs to protect its land. And I know that they say, if you look it up online, yes, the government sounds and feels like it's doing a good job. Please, Costa Rica, you got this. We got this. But, when you're living in the areas and you're seeing the destruction happen, it's hard. It's hard. Anyway, that was a whole nother side tangent. And that's why these videos are so long. All right. But there's an interesting thing in the bathroom. You know that quincunx with who's that bad girl over there? Well, she's in the bathroom and she is looking at herself and she is liking herself. So if you're doing any shadow work, like if it's real shadow work, you should be patting yourself on the back because there is a trine with the moon right now, and the moon is hand in hand with the birthday kid. This is a very, very good energy to use. But beware, there's a lot of Pisces energy, okay, with the moon going on. And she is metallic skinned right now. All right. Yes. That's all we got going on in the bathroom. So we're going to leave the bathroom and we're going to look at the beauty queen because she is always like, look at me, look at me. I'm a fire queen right now. And she kind of looks like a dude. And that's cool because whatever she or he wants to identify with, it's okay. They got this shit in Aries. They are headstrong, fearless, competent, adventurous, pioneering, forceful, and charismatic. There's a lot going on. All right. But there's not a lot different going on with her all week. She is hyper focused in sextile with the boss. The two bosses, let's see, let me see if I can find you. The two bosses right now that are Gemini. All right. I know, I'm trying to get it all. So in sextile, where did that sextile go? It even looks like a kiss. Are you for real? Come on. You have got to laugh at this. It's not just cringe. I mean, the new generation might think it's a little cringe, but hey, come on. It's a divine comedy. You gotta laugh at it or you're just gonna die, says Saturn. It's not gonna be the same party if you don't get drunk with the elixirs that Neptune is offering us right now. Okay? Anyway, she is getting it on with two bosses. Well, he. Okay. Anyway, the two bosses are definitely masculine. We've got air and fire. Both of these are very masculine energies. That's we can definitely feel that. All right, that's all that's going on with her for the entire week. And we've got Lilith, the bad girl. There's some other things going on with her. We've got to look at her beautiful spider-like. Let me just read the cards. It's the point along the moon's path that is farthest from the earth, the rebellious, primordial feminine, a black widow sitting in the web that will show you your shadows and connect you with sacred sexuality. We talked about the sextiles. She is Libra right now. She has metallic skin. She has the ability to harmonize duality right now in Libra, holding the gray space between the black and white. All right? She's got the scales. So this bad girl, we already talked about her being really good friends with the moon right now. So she can look in the mirror. It's a good time to do shadow work. I mean, other than the quincunx, but it's an introduction. It just takes a little bit of introduction. She kind of looks scary, but once you get to know her, Hecate, why do you want to be mentioned? Just do whatever. Hecate, okay. She has a quincunx herself. You know, this quincunx goes both ways. So, you know, the bartender told you to worry about her earlier because the bartenders and Quinn, but now she's telling you to look out for the bosses. Like, it's okay though. The owner of the venue is okay with your spidery, metallic-y presence. It just takes a little bit of introduction. It's stranger danger. If you don't know them, you're scared of them. Just get to know them. My God, don't freaking judge people that you don't even know. This is what that quincunx feels like. All right. So, what else is going on with her? Oh, she's got a square with Pluto, the emo kid. Oh my God. This one breaks my heart. Come on, we got to use that square. They're old friends. No, she goes there. Yeah. We got to use that square. They're old friends. They might get each other in trouble all the time. Oh my God. The bad girl and the god of the underworld, Lilith and Pluto. Can you imagine the destruction that they can do together? I mean, maybe this square, don't use it as a wheel. Okay, this can't happen fast. This has to happen slow. The square is for the foundation that doesn't move. Get to know these guys, put them in therapy, let them get to know each other, let her know that they are fine and they're fine. Anyway, yeah, he, she, it, they, them, aliens, whatever. Sorry, no offense. Pluto's like, no offense. She's like, oh God, no offense. They can get spiky with each other. Pinchy. Like they're both rolling their eyes. I'm like, really? Really? Yeah, really? Come on. You guys can be friends, okay? What else? There's another, no, that's not a square. What else is going on? With Lilith is in opposition with the shaman at the moment, with Chiron. Now, Chiron is here to heal our wounds, the wounded healer. You can kind of see him, feel him on the other side of the party of the spider, and they're dancing around, but it's like they're blowing smoke in your face, and they're wounded and they're bleeding all over the place, and they're telling everybody to bleed, and then they're in Aries and they're on fire, and they're just like, God, would you heal your shadows? And she's like, wait a second, I'm metallic right now. We gotta do this slow. And Chiron's like, no, I'm gonna burn it out of you. And Lilith is like, she's a bad girl, man. Lilith is like, look, I just want to party. Maybe they just want to be witches dancing around a fire. Well, you know what? We've got some important shit to do, like save the planet. Could you please maybe not do so much love hexes on people? Maybe stop doing bad magic with your ex. I mean, I got you, Hecate. I got you. Right? Right? Let's start putting our magic to save the planet, to save the wildlife, so that you have a forest that you can dance around naked around a fire. Because I was dancing around naked around a fire, and all of a sudden a neighborhood was built around me, and I didn't have a place to dance around. Go to Florida and see if you can find a place to dance around naked. I mean, you might, it's hard. I'm sure there are places, but they're hard to find, and you got to know who's who to find them. Anyway, Chiron, it can feel uncomfortable to have it shoved in your face sometimes when you just want to party. I just want to party. I just want to wear my cute hat, dance around, and make little potions. I get it. It's beautiful. But let's start putting some magic onto protecting the wild, the planet. Anyway, I mean, she says, yes, I got it. I got it. All right. So Chiron is square with Mars. So the jock. Now, this is an interesting aspect because Mars is in a water sign, Cancer, and we just talked about Aries. So we have a fire shaman. Maybe there's a little bit of frustration with this water Mars. Like, really, where have you been? In retrograde? We were trying here. Can you please get back in the game? They're getting each other in trouble. And you know, Mars the jock is like, I can't. I can't. Sometimes I've got to do self-care. Sometimes I can't show up because I look at myself in the mirror and I know I need a fucking nap. Look at the bags under my eyes. It's a different time that I'm recording. The shadows are completely different. What is going on? But you know what? I think this is going to be under an hour. So that's basically it with Chiron. This is all that's going on with Chiron all week. So we have plenty of time to put them in therapy. The jock and the shaman. You gotta win the game. We're trying to win a game. It's not a war. It's a game. I mean, depending on how you want to play it, Hecate kind of likes to make it scary now, doesn't she? Now we're going to go out the back door, and the back door, the tail of the dragon, where we take out our trash. Really, you want to go out the back door? You better keep that back door clean because it tends to get dirty, and it is in Virgo right now, which originally I thought this was going to be freaking awesome, phenomenal. Virgo, you got everything you need. But at the same time, Virgo, it is the youth of the party, the virgin of the party. And yes, she is excited. I'm going to read the card. It's a feminine energy. The youngest person at the party got into the party with a fake ID. They look like an easy target, but they are wild. Yes, that's why I love Virgos, right? Like, you've got the balls to come in here to my tattoo studio and show me a fake ID. I always accepted fake IDs. Always. Shh, don't tell anybody. It's a secret. I always accepted fake IDs. They're wild and street smart. And they wear a backpack full of everything they need. I love Virgos. They're pure and organized and analytical and meticulous and wise and resourceful and critical and excited, except when they're the opposite, which we know that energies also have a polar opposite. And this energy can be over criticizing of themselves to the point that they destroy themselves. And they point the finger because they want to blame everybody else because they're so pure and young and they didn't do it. And they just, the youth, a rebellious teenager. Have you talked to one of those girls? When they roll their eyes at you, maybe their room might not be that clean. I mean, there's the poles, right? There's the Virgo that has a meticulous room, but then there's also the girls that's like, it's just a mound of dirty clothes. Some of them are clean. It's like, how do you know the difference? Oh my God, for real. Clean up your room. It's important. So we will walk out this back door. Ancestors, we know that you're there in the South Node. We know that hindsight is 2020. We can look back and learn from the past and see that, you know what, humans have existed without plastic and they were very happy. Humans can exist without pavement and paved roads and even these gorgeous devices. I love them too. And yeah, we use AI maybe, I mean, I would never use it to write a book, but I mean, the movies are cool. I really enjoy watching AI movies and I can tell what's what, generally. And we can appreciate it while it's here because Libra is going to keep it kind of balanced. I mean, yeah, the youth, it's cool. We like it. It's awesome. Let's use it. But it's not sustainable. It's not going to be here forever. Learn from your past. Talk to your ancestors and figure it out. And you know what? If you're traveling mentally or physically, may it be in love and light and shadow. Don't forget your magic bag. And if you want to hear the cosmic dialogue where I use tarot to have these guys talk to each other, please check out the Patreon account. Become a patron. There's other perks to being a patron as well. I've been slow. I have a Cancer Mars myself in my birth chart. I am slow and late to the party, but I'm here. I'm showing up daily. It is kind of crazy. But Coma Pirate Radio, I want it to be multifaceted. And yes, numerous shows a day. We're talking maybe live daily anyway. I don't know. A real radio show when we don't have these devices. So thank you so much for your support. I appreciate it very much. Please leave a comment, even if it's a bad one. Like, I totally support all the nasty comments. Tell me how cringe I am, or how dirty I am, or how my collar is not. I'm not even wearing a bra. I mean, for real. Anyway, have a beautiful day. Ciao.